Hello and welcome. I'm Filipina Fucker and I frequently date Asian girls from Thailand, the Philippines and several countries in Asia for years already. And today I'm going to show you my secrets, how to approach them, how to meet so many girls, and actually you can do the same if you follow these easy to follow steps. So there is a method how to turn your Asian dating profile into a girl magnet, so to speak. So if you're in the dilemma to never get any messages from girls and to be completely ignored, and you have the impression that all other guys get way better girls than you do, then just stay tuned and watch this video until the end, because it's going to be very interesting. And most importantly, this is not run-of-the-mill stuff. I only present things, tricks and tweaks that I've used myself, and actually I would call myself a dating site spammer because I contact so many girls in a row frequently that when I go to Thailand or the Philippines, I have a list of about 40 or 50 phone numbers, so plenty of girls to choose from, and that ensures that I really have the very best girls that I want, that I need. And even if one girl is not available because she's at home or sick or she has another guy, whatever, you have plenty of alternatives, and instead of just being left with either the leftovers or with the secondary girls, so to speak. This is my actual profile, and you can see on top that I've been visited by quite many girls. I've used this method since 2012 and I've met literally all of my personal dream girls. To a certain degree, I can say that I don't have any further need for more girls, or at least the bar is raised so high now for me that it's very difficult to find a girl that still meets my criterions. And I've become really very, very, very picky because I've also met really 10 out of 10 super stunners, as well as average girls. But when I see a girl on the street, even a good-looking one, I say, no, do I really still need her? And in most of the cases, I don't. And that's why, because I've used this dating spammers method to really get the girls I wanted. So first of all, you need to set up a profile. Before you start dating girls, you should consider some basics. The first is be red pill aware. What does that mean? You have to be aware of the real nature of women, especially Asian women, because they're extremely materialistic. So before you think about finding your dream girl in Asia, you have to be aware that these girls look, in most cases, for a two-legged ATM. So for a provider who just buys them everything they want. So if you take a walk in their personal shoes and consider their situations, it's something like this. So most of them live in a slum or in a very, very basic home. So if you would live in a wooden shack with no running water, no sewage, no money, what could be more enticing to find a rich John from the West who buys you the escape ticket from poverty? That is what you always have to keep in mind. And if you additionally take into account that most girls have no high school degree, you can imagine that you deal with a girl that is probably not so smart, to say the least, maybe even totally naive. And she thinks everyone in the West is a millionaire and he will buy me everything I want, etc., etc. And the reason is the most popular countries in which you find girls, like Thailand or the Philippines or something like that, don't have very high country IQs. Country IQ means that determines the not the average IQ, but the how many people are really highly intelligent or not. So in Thailand and Cambodia it's 91, and in the Philippines it's 86, which means that there is a significantly lower number of highly intelligent people there. And if you consider an average village girl, then you can probably imagine that her IQ is even a bit lower. So you're just getting a very, very, very simple girl. That is something you really have to consider before dating. Again, be red pill aware. Every woman looks for a male provider, be it in the West or not. I can share a little secret with you. Do you know what the biggest fear of lesbian women is? It is that they don't have a chance to find a provider, a male provider, especially in traditional cultures like Southeast Asia, with normal gender roles. This is some aspect you have to consider. Every woman looks for a male provider. And if you don't set her some boundaries and make it clear that you don't buy everything, either she's not the right one for you, or she will leave you, or you should better stay away from her. So the strength to find a provider depends on the age. The younger girls, maybe until their late 20s, don't want to stick around and still want to ride the cock carousel, as it's called in the manosphere and in the MGTOW community. MGTOW stands for Men Going Their Own Way, a topic I would highly recommend you to check out. There are tons of videos on MGTOW and on YouTube. So from the late 20s on, they start looking for a long-term provider, or maybe a husband. So keep that in mind, especially when she has kids already, which she also has to provide for. But do you really want to be the stupid sucker who wants to pay and pay and pay again for the offspring of other men who just had their fun with that girl for one night and then left? Well, probably not. So you need to really sort out the rotten apples from the really good girls. And that's what I'm going to show you with the dating profile and with certain settings and tweaks that I'm going to show you later. So the dating site that I recommend is dateinAsia.com. There are tons of others. Thai Friendly, Pina Love, you name it. Be it just specifically Asian dating websites or general website, it doesn't matter. Generally you can use these techniques for all sorts of dating sites. DateInAsia is completely free. That's the good thing about it, and you're not limited to one message every 10 minutes or in some cases, like in Thai Friendly or so that you cannot send messages because some girls get too many messages already, then you have to upgrade. But even when you can only send a message every 10 minutes, I mean, it's almost impossible to keep a conversation going with one person. You send one message, she replies, and then you have to wait for 10 minutes until you can send the next message, and by that time she has logged out already, and so that really sucks. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how to turn your dating profile into a girl magnet, and what you must mention in your profile and what you should never say. So stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell button so you get reminded when the next part is going to be uploaded. See you soon.